Be a patriot, support us. Take your Patriot t-shirt. Link in description. Thank you and God bless you and America. IRS scandal just erupts. Leaked documents seal Obama's fate. Details. Great planning, isn't that so? With a huge number of Americans concentrating on charges and the IRS this coming end of the week, it's a decent time to recall the IRS has been utilized or really manhandled, in seeking after liberal political interests. How about we simply say there's a justifiable motivation behind why Congress needs IRS Manager John Koskinen to leave. Too terrible he won't. With the Obama organization off the beaten path, investigations are being sought after in regards to charges that Mr. Obama and his staff utilized the IRS to target conservative groups. This can appear as serious reviews and additionally deferring the applications for non-revenue driven status. Despite the technique, it's a criminal mishandle of the forces of an organization that Americans are not too obsessed with in any case. It's especially troubling since liberals like Obama get the chance to utilize citizen cash to subsidize these misuse, while the associations themselves must utilize contributor stores, not to propel the motivation behind the group, but rather to pay lawful charges to safeguard themselves from political assaults. At that point you have Ben Carson discovering a large portion of $1 trillion worth of fraud, and one needs to ponder, what was Obama truly doing in the Oval Office? Judicial Watch is an unimaginably important asset in revealing government defilement. Here's some current news on the present subject. Last week we released 695 pages of new documents containing admissions by IRS officials that the agency used inappropriate political labels to screen the tax-exempt applications of conservative organizations. Other records reveal that the IRS was going to require 501(c)(4) nonprofit organizations to restrict their alleged political activities if they opted for expedited consideration of their tax-exempt applications. This exclusive speaks to a few the reports Judicial Watch has extricated through its Freedom of Information Act claims. Be that as it may, here's a powerful disclosure. In an August 9, 2013, memo, Karen Schiller, then acting director, Exempt Organizations Rulings and Agreements, admitted the IRS used political labels in targeting the groups for special scrutiny and possible audit. Also, to think we used to make jokes about the previous Soviet Union utilizing its administration offices to threaten its subjects who didn't toe the party loyalty. Obviously, we're not blaming the IRS for the taking of honest lives like its partners in the old Soviet Union did, just of making the lives of those on the wrong side of the political range hopeless. None of this ought to come as a shock. Obama, Hillary, those on the left are, by definition, enthusiasts of a major, capable focal government. They have sold out citizens over and over. Subsequently, we get this kind of mishandle. Be that as it may, in the event that you think this is another disclosure, I propose you invest some energy perusing Thomas Jefferson. What do you think about this? Do not hesitate and write your thoughts in the comments section below. Share the truth, be patriots. Thank you for reading. H. T. Breitbart, Judicial Watch. Jaw-dropping. Russian Foreign Minister wiped the floor with NBC's Andrea Mitchell, he humiliated her in front of the world, video. Notwithstanding amid this anti-media Donald Trump presidency, it's an uncommon event that we get the opportunity to see bad-to-the-bone liberal media journalists put in their place here in America. In any case, that is not the situation in Mother Russia. At the point when NBC's Andrea Mitchell quickly started terminating inquiries off before anybody had an opportunity to get settled in, Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov dropped jaws in the live with how he totally closed her down. Washington Examiner reports, NBC News Andrea Mitchell was chastised by Russia's foreign minister Wednesday as he was holding a meeting with Secretary of State Rex Tillerson in Moscow. Film tweeted by an ABC Moscow journalist catches Mitchell yelling a question, getting the wrath of Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov. Who was bringing you up? Who gave you your manners? Lavrov asked Mitchell. What do you think about this? Do not hesitate and write your thoughts in the comments section below. Share the truth, be patriots. Thank you for Just in. Sarah Palin makes tragic announcement, supporters devastated. Do you still support her? Previous Alaska Governor Sarah Palin has apparently turned her back on her son Track as he continues a vicious custody war with his baby mama over his infant son. Radar Online detailed that the 27-year-old's violent temper has panicked everybody in his life. He's hot-headed, he's out of control, and he has anger issues. Matthew Loewe, the distraught father of Track's baby mama, Jordan Loewe. He's thrown stuff at Jordan, thrown rocks at Jordan, he's even thrown stuff at her when she was holding their baby. Jordan petitioned for custody of their child after she told police Track punched her in the face at his parents' home in Wasilla a year prior. He likewise professedly debilitated to shoot himself with an assault rifle. Matthew said that Track has become far and away more terrible from that point forward, undermining his own parents when they attempted to control his rage-fueled outbursts. Track hates his father, Todd, according to Jordan's dad. Jordan and Track had an argument one night that it got so out of control she called. And they both came over. He threatened to beat up his dad, saying, "Come on, old man, you're full of metal now." Matthew said the Palins even cautioned Jordan to get away from Track when she was pregnant. Before Jordan got pregnant, Todd told her, "I'd run if I were you," Matthew revealed. He added that the Palins have completely cut ties from Track. From what Jordan has told me, Todd and Sarah, they do not help him with ST, he said. He threatened to beat his dad up. Do you think they'd help him? Please pray for Sarah Palin and may God bless her in her faith. Judge Jeanine exploded. She literally ripped liberal loser Rosie O'Donnell to pieces on live TV, video. Conservatives whipping on Rosie O'Donnell appears like a pointless activity, in that Rosie I fear has headed toward the dim side. She's lost all thinking and by definition, she may be clinically best fits the expression loony left. However, Judge Jeanine isn't one to let even a clinically deranged O'Donnell free, as she at the end of the day expressing in her opening monologue. And with respect to those Hollywood liberals needing a lobotomy, as Rosie O'Donnell. They are straight up communists. The great judge kept attacking the stout comic's strange tirade on Twitter, saying, "I fully support imposing martial law delaying the inauguration until Trump is cleared of all charges." Clearly, the main question one ought to ask the fanciful O'Donnell are what charges. In addition, Rosie, like another superstar talking head Sally Fields, ought to agree to accept an essential civics course on American administration and American history and comprehend the rule that represents this republic. Judge Jeanine, however, inside this short video cut really endeavored to instruct hapless Rosie on what the consequences of military law really involves. However, call me insane, I trust Rosie knows precisely what she's saying, much like Cher debilitating to blow her head off, or Rosie going north into the Yukon. It's all theater, all smoke and mirrors. It's superstars being celebrated really conversing with each other to perceive how ludicrous they could be, similar to children perceiving how far the other could spit. We simply happen to watch. What do you think about this? Do not hesitate and write your thoughts in the comments section below. Share the truth, be patriots. Thank you for reading. Michelle Obama went nuts after Melania's announcement about first families' vacations. You'll cheer. Americans are now seeing the huge contrast between Michelle Obama and Melania Trump. It's not just about style but rather about family care and class. Melania is a genuine Christian. At the point when Melania Trump referred to the Lord's Prayer at the opening of a Trump rally in Florida, religion will be front and first in the White House. Melania has additionally chosen not to waste citizens with any overindulging and pampered stream-setting getaways like the previous First Lady Obama did. While the Trumps are in the White House and the First Family, they will fund their own vacations. People, did you read that? Let me says it once more. The Trump family will fund their own vacations. We as a whole know how Michelle is presently notable by Americans as the vacationer in chief. Melania has promised to keep her own staff to a base, and will just contract the same number of staff members as are significant to her occupation as First Lady. This is just amazing, too good to be true. I think that Melania is going to be outstanding, President Trump said of his wife. How about we include that President Trump's taking just $1 per year rather than a $400,000 per year salary. The first family will likewise finance their very own vacations. That is as of now a huge measure of dollars and funds for the persevering, tax-paying Americans, and that is simply looking at Trump's pay and travel. The Trump first family is specifically controlling waste and spending, which is a little begin towards paying off the robust shortage that Obama left, near $20 trillion debt for America. What do you think about this? Do not hesitate and write your thoughts in the comments section below. Share the truth, be patriots. Thank you for